started if that's alright.
That's not you.
No, your phone is ringing.
Am I on camera now as well? Oh, exciting. Good evening, everybody. My name is Savan. I work at Theatre Royal Stratford East, and welcome to Home Theatre. The show will last about 20 minutes. At the end of it, we'll have a brief chat. I have a little thing for you to sort of do for me to put into an envelope for when we go back. And if you have any questions afterwards, I'll be here, Lizzy will be here, Linden will be here. And please, by all means, enjoy yourselves. And now, Linden. Let's give a round of applause.
Evening, y'all. Evening. Just put my fingers down right here. No, it's not at all. No way. Hell no. So, first things first, I want to say thank you for having me in your home, in your space like this. I have a few important things to say, so it means a lot for me to be here and, you open your arms to me. My moms would always have me in the garden before I was drafted into the military. And she used to tell me that the beauty in a plant isn't just in what you see, it's in the roots as well. And as human beings, we have the power and the ability to move ourselves and uproot ourselves whenever we please. It's a beautiful thing, huh? But I feel like where I am now in life, I need to uproot myself and I need to change. And I need some time out. All this began with a woman, of course. Like it always does. You see, I'm a bit of a book reader. I love my literature. A bit of a bookworm. And there was one time I was in a library, and I was looking through the fiction section. And I opened one of the books, and there was this inscription in one of them that was so beautiful. It wasn't just the font work, it was the words themselves. And I realized I needed to find out who put those words there. So I spent weeks trying to find out who put those words there. And I found her. A young girl, about 2 years younger than me, from New York. And we got talking, emailing, writing letters, the old school way. The old school way is the best, you know what I mean? And we arranged to meet up. But now, she wouldn't send any pictures of what she looked like. She wouldn't describe herself, nothing. I'd send pictures of her, but she wouldn't do the same. Because she was saying to me that it don't matter what you look like. What's important is what's on the inside. But I said to her, how am I going to tell you out in the crowd with 1 million people there if I don't know what you look like? And she said, I recognize her because she'll be wearing a red rose on your dress. So we go to a shopping mall. We arrange to meet. And I'm looking around the place for this girl, or for this red rose even. But I can't see her. And I'm walking through until I see this hot young thing walking towards me. Now she's got on this beautiful green dress. Long, slender, blonde, curly hair, sharpest blue eyes you ever saw. And she's smiling at me, walking in my direction, and I'm magnetized towards her. But she ain't wearing no red rose. But then I noticed another woman behind her, and she's 40-something, gray hair coming out of her hat, kind of plump still. And she's got the red rose on. So right now I'm torn. I got this hot thing walking past me this way, and I got this 40-some-year-old with a red rose on. I'm thinking, what do? I'm getting the eye from this one, but this is the one I've been talking to. So do I go this way? Do I go that way? I'm split. I don't know what to do. Magnetized towards this way, but I stop and I think. And I held the blue book that was the bond between us both. And I walked over to this lady. I laid out my hand. I said, ma'am, can I treat you to a meal tonight? And she said, son, I don't have a damn clue what's going on right now. But that hot thing could just walk past you. She said, if you ask me for a meal tonight, I can tell you that she's eating across the road, and you should go and meet her. Oh. So needless to say, I made the right choice. Now, being in the military ain't easy. You can up and leave in a second, in an instant, just like that, which is exactly what happened to us two, me and Selena. Now, she's away uptown in Minnesota working at the time. So that 2-week hiatus of us not seeing each other all of a sudden turned into years of separation. And I was on a special mission, so I wasn't allowed to say nothing to nobody. No contact, nothing. See, I would always think back on the times we had together, reminiscing on the past, looking forward to the future and all the things we'd be doing at some point. My favorite times in the moments, always. I remember coming out the shower, drying myself off, having to put down the shower mat because women always love the shower mat on the floor so you don't get it wet, you know what I'm saying? But breakfast time was my thing. Now, gentlemen, some of y'all are good at dinner, some are good at lunch, some of y'all can't cook at all, but me, it was all about the breakfast. When my apron was on, it was time to go. I would crack them eggs, orange juice, fresh, pancakes. Could nobody flip them like me. 1, 2, 3. Breakfast was my favorite. We go on dates from time to time. Usually being the gentleman, I decide where we're going, but every now and again we go on blind dates where she take me out. She put a blindfold on me not having a damn clue where we're going, me sitting in the car thinking I'm kidnapped or something. Until we arrive there, Hell's Kitchen. Name's kind of corny, but the food's real good. We go in and we look around, looking for the nearest waiter, trying to flag him down. And the waiter comes through, gives us a nice table, one of the best in the house, and he lays it out. Nice and pretty. Yeah, just like that. And we sit down now, and me personally, I don't really give a damn about what you look like when you go out. I just want the food, you know what I'm saying? I'm a food man. So I'm sitting down ready for my food, but she's saying that I need to put on a napkin. I'm like, what? I don't need no napkin. But I oblige her, put it on anyway, and I put it on my lap, like so. But she be saying, you don't put it on your lap. You put it up here in your collar. And we having a discussion, a debate, but I give in and I put it there anyway. You need to let women think they're in control, you know what I mean? Even when they're not. And then I'm looking in the menu, trying to choose what I want to eat. I know what I'm getting. I'm getting the ribs. I get it every damn time, but I'm just looking at the menu because hell, it's what you do, ain't it? Looking at my food, and she's going on about how the man at work is inconsiderate and how I chose a bad film and film night and all this. And we finish, and I put my food in a doggy bag, like I always do. And she be complaining about why you order so much food if you want to take it all home. But I'm like, well, I paid for the food, so I don't see the point in wasting it, so I might as well put it in a doggy bag and eat it at home. You know what I'm saying? But it was great. No matter how many times we disagreed, or we had arguments or whatever, ultimately we were good together. We loved each other. And every time we came home, we'd always settle our differences. Every single time. I remember walking in, gentlemen, you can't put your feet on the mat. Your shoes on the mat, you gotta take them off, you know what I'm saying? Every single time. Otherwise, women get kind of, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. But now, ping pong was our thing. See, some couples don't like to get competitive, but me and Selena, we always had it going on. At first, she didn't like ping pong at all. I tell you, I would hit a ball at her and she would freak out like nothing you ain't ever seen before. She was never that good, never really good at sports, but we played so much that she got better. It'd be like, we'd get those ping pong rackets, and I'd be like, serve. And she'd freak out. I'd be like, serve. And she'd freak out. I'd be like, serve. And she'd freak out. But as time went by, she got more confidence. I didn't know if she was getting private tuition or what, or if she was just copying me. But she was getting good. Then I'd be like, serve. And she hit it back, serve. And she hit it back, serve. And she hit it back. The thing is though, right? When you're in the barracks, you got so much time to yourself, you're just thinking about everything. And up here, you're not limited. Your mind can do whatever you please, whatever you want. So when I was in the barracks and had time to myself, I would think about ping pong in the most imaginative ways. I would picture intergalactic ping pong, underwater ping pong, dragons, fire, fireballs, thunderbolts, everything. So in my mind, ping pong battles will be so much better. I'll be like, bam, 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 bam. Ping pong was our game. It was a beautiful thing. And then we'd have our times, we just relax, kick back, go to bed. Whew. And ain't nothing better than just laying there with your loved one and doing nothing. Which is what we do. But the time came when the sergeant gives us a call. We all need to go down and have a meeting. Usually when this thing happens, it's not much, not important, but this time, things are different. He had a special message. We were going home. Now, I've been waiting for this day for years. I'd always wanted to go back, carry things on with Selena, but after about an hour or so, I started thinking twice. The world back there wouldn't have changed. My life in the barracks don't change much. It stays the same, but I didn't know if I was ready for that yet. I mean, Dad had injuries and stuff. I didn't know if I was ready to go back. And I wanted to go back as the best man I could be for her. I wanted to be stronger, physically, mentally, emotionally. I didn't want to go back no average man. I had to be better. So I started working out all the time, doing my thing. I put a Will Smith I Am Legend poster on the wall. Any second I had, I'd be going there. I been picked up skipping again. I was scared of skipping the times, but not anymore. If I had to do it, I tell you, I'd do it for her. Felt about ready. It took me some time, but I managed to track him down. Her mom's at least. Even at this age, some people are hard to find. Called her mom up on the phone. It was about a 2.5-minute conversation. It wasn't long at all. In about 2 of those minutes of pure silence, she didn't want to say much. But what she did say was that Selena was now engaged and had a child on the way. Hit me harder than any bullet ever could. See, in my mind, I just wanted to go back and carry things on. Have it as it used to be, you know? Things were changing around me. The barracks life was so stark and nothing changed in there, but outside the world kept on going on. Everything was changing. I wanted to get off a plane and have a look around the room again and see a rose on some random hillbilly because she's testing me out. I wanted those karaoke nights again. I wanted us to teach each other to climb trees like we used to. I didn't know what to do. I had a choice right then. I could make a phone call to her and let her know I was alive and coming home, but that might ruin things. She clearly had her own life set up. If I were to do that, it could ruin everything. But if I were to step back and not get in contact, then maybe her life would go on as is. She wouldn't know any different. So I pulled out my phone. I dialed the number. canceled the call. As wild as my imagination is, I couldn't picture nobody better than her. She was perfect. But at the same time, I figured maybe that was the problem. Maybe it was all in my mind. Maybe I blew things up to be more than they were, you know? And I figured the hell, this could be a new beginning. I had the chance by now to do whatever I pleased, to turn a new page. I'd seen so much in the war, I had stories to tell. I could move on. Any day then, something could have happened. I couldn't have no more pages to turn, but I'm still here now. I got time to do something new. So I left it there. And I got a phone number still. I can always make that call if need be, but for now, I just need some time to think. So that's why I'm here. So the thing is, some of the boys in the squadron are based in London, and on my break, I'm here just to check things out, you know? And I was passing through because I thought that London don't really have much of a community, and I've heard that you guys do here. And I was going to ask if I could stay here with y'all for a while. I mean, I know that I'm older than y'all, so it might be a bit of an issue, but if that's fine, then I'd love to be here. Oh, while I'm here as well, one more thing. See, now, my mom's, she used to tell me the plants were like the new generation. That every generation has to nurture the next one and bring them up and raise them. So while I go away and y'all think about my question to you, I want to leave this as a gift. In the sense of community and well-being, you know, because I appreciate it. So on behalf of you all, I want to hand it to you for everybody.